You know me, I am the biggest Sean Atwood, Andrew Gold, TNT UK, Brittany, as far as royal channels go. But Sean Atwood and Andrew Gold cover a lot more than simply. Am I even live right now? Why does it say plus? Okay, I've never done a live on my phone before, so I'm just gonna get to it. I need to just get my coffee and my marijuana. Hang on a second. Did that just fucking happen? It did. It actually just happened. I don't believe this. And you can't take off what's going on live. You know, Lasha, I tell ya, sometimes I think your brain is out to lunch. Can you believe that? Honest to gosh. Okay. I just tried, here, I have another light. Oh, I can't believe that happened to that nice light. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have brought it down here. Why do I always go against my intuition? All right, well, okay, I'll leave that for now. I'll turn on this light. Wait, don't run yet. People need to just give a chance. Just give it a chance for a minute. Okay. Some of us can't afford fancy equipment, okay? So I have 2 iPhones, I have a computer, I now have a broken light bulb, and this is such a, you know, I've had this lamp since 2004. I've had it for 20 years. And it was up in my bedroom and my ring light broke, and I thought I would bring this one downstairs, and I just broke it. Okay, so I'm not working with a lot of equipment. My name is Lasha Rajenko, and this is the channel name. It's called High Voltage. Jeez, Lash. Okay, there. I had to unplug the phone. Dangerous, dangerous. High voltage. Now, I really need my other iPhone as well in order to present this information to you, in my opinion, and this is all my opinion. But I do need to go to YouTube to show you what channels I joined last night. And these are channels that are in the millions that I had no clue about. All right, so I've already written down the topics today from the live that I went on to, and I don't know why, but it was muted and I couldn't unmute myself, which I find really odd, because I used this the other day and nothing has changed. So, okay. So that's why this is alive on the phone. And I'll use the YouTube for the reference. And, you know, if Phil Maher can smoke marijuana on Club Random, why can't I? Okay? So the hashtags, I'm trying to stay with the hashtags. Now, I have a lot of trouble sleeping, and it's not because things keep me up at night. Not at all. It's because of the chronic pain that I'm in, which I'm not going to dribble on about, because I'm doing something about it. If you want to know what, go to change.org and type in my last name is here, Rojenko. My first name is Lisa by birth certificate. However, I've been using Lasha, which is actually Lesia in Ukrainian, or Lesia in Ukrainian, and it's different consonants, vowels, it's spelled completely different. It's pronounced completely different in Ukrainian. My father's name was Sandy, and his name in Ukrainian is Sviatoslav, but my mother used to call him Swatsavavi. At any rate, dangerous, dangerous, high voltage. Okay, so the reason I have sleep issues, and if you want to know why, and you want to know why I started this channel, go to change.org, type in Lasha Rojenko, but you have to hit the little search icon and then type my name in, and then you can read the story. And if you believe that it's Ontario taxpayers' responsibility to take care of a surgeon who covered up an error and never disclosed it, that takes more than one person to do, and it happens. It's just never talked about. I'm one of those people. Another statistic, I broke my femur. That motherfucker broke my knee in the operation. And what was so heartbreaking to me was it felt like an R. It felt like the R word. You know, you can R and pillage somebody's home. You can R and pillage somebody for everything they have. You can R and pillage somebody. Why did 3 people just leave and then leave? Come and go, come and go. Nobody has an attention span for more than 30 seconds? Jesus Murphy. R'd and pillaged is not just SA. We're also going to be talking about the Big Daddy who's puffy like a marshmallow, and his code name is Marshmallow. If we're going to talk about Beyonce and her husband, we're going to call them Jams. And if we're going to talk about Michael Jackson, we are just going to refer to him as MJ. And I also want to, I give it to Andy. I mean, that guy does not give up for men's rights. I mean, I have to say. He's doing a whole rebuttal documentary on Leaving Neverland. When Michael Jackson's name was found in the Marshmallows white book, why do they call it a black book? Why can't it be a pink book or a purple book? Why a black book? Now, who invented that anyway? So when I heard last night, I was listening to Candace Owen. I was listening to this guy, Jason. Oh, I've got to get all of the YouTube. If you want to find out what YouTube channels I listen to, they're all on my participant, the number of people who participate in this channel. And you know, it's 1% retention, which that's pretty standard. When you think about how many channels I have, and I do not undo my subscriptions, I never do, but I keep the ones on that mean the most to me. Sean Atwood, Andrew Gold, George the Giant Slayer, even Paula M. You have to give credit where credit's due. And the fact that YouTubers, now I just started this a year ago, so I'm still learning. Now, many people are, this, for instance, the Sidley twins, they were on the Royal Griff's channel last night because the Operation Industrial Complex machine somehow infiltrates on Twitter. Well, I don't even know what 300 retweets means, okay? The SpaceX, I have it, don't know how to use it, don't really know what it's for, except people seem to get, like, they fight on it a lot. There's another YouTuber who had to defend herself to prove that she was a true therapist. Candace Owen is stepping down from talking about the Marshmallow and MJ because they're saying there's a link to MJ's dearly departed. But Popcorn Planet is trying to debunk Leaving Neverland. And why can people not accept the truth that this man was ill? He couldn't help it. If they're saying that James Safechuck is a liar, then I am too. Because I am telling you, the Wade Robson guy, hi Antonio, very nice to meet you. Welcome to High Voltage. We call it the rap community, WRAAPS. Actually, it's raps. I'll spell it. Well, I know you know how to spell. To give you the logo, and Trevor, my little friend, is going to make me a logo for it. Welcoming, respecting aspects of all people in society. So what I was going to say is if Candace Owen and these other folk are not going to talk about it because apparently Marshmallow does STIH. I mean, I'm not sure. STIH, you know, that could be sit, that could be shit. You don't know STIH. Oh, I'm trying to light my doobie. This is the other thing I wanted to say. YouTube channels can rot your brain, especially if you get into one ecosystem. For example, if you're an American, you'll probably go for Democratic or for Republican. I'm Canadian. I bought this. This is a Buffalo football team shirt. I don't even watch football. I just liked the look of it, right? But anyways, Antonio, if you missed from the beginning, if you want to find out why I started this channel, go to change.org, type in LASHA, that's me, Lasha, 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 like a whip, and then Roy Yanko, and my last name is spelt there. Do not donate money. That's why I'm trying to build this channel to make a charity. But I could go on about that for 4 hours and the injustice of the Ontario. I could go on and on. That's why I'm walking to Ottawa, because surgeons should not get away keeping somebody in a wheelchair because they don't fucking say anything. Now, if Candace Owen is afraid to talk about this, that is worrisome to me. The fact that Catherine hasn't been seen is worrisome to me. Do you know that every frickin' royal channel that I listened to last night was talking about Meghan Markle and Harry's trip to Nigeria? Still. My thoughts exactly, Antonio. Nothing. Except I put out one video today. You know why they pissed me off so terribly? Because I'm Canadian, and while I was rotting in that wheelchair and that white-assed, grin teeth, Richter grin, as people would say, I think he was flying higher than a kite that day. I'm not even joking. He used to ask me where I would get my quote-unquote stuff in front of my mother, when the pain specialist was prescribing me what I take, which isn't Oxycontin and it's not fentanyl. I smoke a lot of marijuana. but that can affect your cognitive skills, your memory. It can disable my ability to bring forth information that I feel is important to talk about. And what I want to rant and rave about right now is the fact that I think if you listen to too much YouTube, you do get into an ecosystem the way the Republicans and the Democrats are equally corrupt. They're equally stupid. They have 17% polling last done was like from the channel I watched, it was 4 months ago. At 70% of Americans have faith in their own institutions that we fucking built. Now, my fear for Canada is it's a small country. It's 157 years this year. Specifically last year, I remember, because my Ukrainian Baba, you know, I think I'm Jewish. Is that stereotype because I have a big nose? Have you seen Jewish people's noses and Ukrainian people's noses? They're huge. Well, that's not true. But mine is huge. My Dido's was huge. And my father's nose was huge. And the older I get, the bigger my nose gets. Because you use collagen you lose it in your face, and I'm going to be 53, like I'm not a spring chicken. I'll bring you upstairs with me, okay, Antonio? Have you subscribed to the channel, Mr. Antonio? It's really easy. All you have to do is hit the free subscribe button. I do free tarot cards for people. I love to get to know people on the channel. I did a video on why I like a slow moving channel, but why I'm on here today to bitch about, I'm going to bitch about this. You see how yesterday, if you go on to my videos, there was garbage and I put all my garbage out? Well, I had one extra bag of garbage and I put it on my neighbor's side and he threw it back over to my side, which then I just threw it over to Ruth's side because I know that she's a really nice person. I don't know what his problem is. Anyway, people are so ignorant, except for my Sophie Ann. Antonio, meet Sophie. Sophie, meet Antonio. This is the love of my life right here. She's all I need. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. But it's really nice outside and I really want a cigarette. Random citizen, I'm sorry, I'm cutting back. Oh, I lost somebody's attention. God save the Queen. 17 minutes and 58 seconds. I'm going to say what nobody else is going to say. But actually, I haven't heard anybody say this, and that's what made me think of the ecosystems and my studio's down here, Antonio, because I do a lot of dancing and I do a lot of singing down here, and I'm trying to teach myself how to pole dance, but not all sexy like. Anyways, Antonio, if you get bored, you don't have to stay, honestly. It'll be up after. I just wanted to say, I listened to so much YouTube last night, I really realized I was stuck in my own ecosystem. The Royal News Network, TNT UK, Sean Atwood, Andrew Gold. I never get tired of Sean Atwood or Andrew Gold. I never get tired of Emma. I never get tired of Cheer Denise. I never get tired of even Paula M. I never get tired of Paula. She pissed me off. As far as I'm concerned, she owes me a mug, unless it got lost in the post. Sophie, no. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. All right, she's coming out with me. Just a minute. Hang on. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm closing this though because I don't want any flies. Okay, here, this is a little better. this phone is going to die soon. Trevor, la vida da. La viva da? You speak Ukrainsky? Я знаю Ukrainsky? Yeah? Okay. This is what last night. Oh. What phone is going off? Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about. Oh, stop calling. I don't know who you are. You know the weird thing about social media? Know the song? You want me to sing the song? I can't sing right now because I'll lose track. So I did this short video today, and this is my content, and if I get, it got 38 views, and you will know that I think it doesn't, I don't understand. Okay, it just died on me. Okay, so I have to verbalize this. Lasha, use your words, Lasha, okay? All right, so last night I couldn't sleep because of pain, all right? Fine. The reason I was bringing out Marshmallow and MJ and Candace Owen is because I listened to a plethora of Candace Owens videos I liked. I didn't comment on anything, but I liked, and I watch videos all the way through. I'm not one of those people that watch 2 minutes and get bored and leave. Because I have the time to do this, some people don't. I'm quitting smoking, and I'm not doing it cold turkey. I won't do it cold turkey. It's too hard. I already talked about Ozempic, and then I was thinking last night, what are they going to do? Make Ozempic for dogs next? Like, I'm serious. What is going on in society? But that's a whole other subject. Based on the YouTube channels that I found last night, I listened to 9 different channels interview people interviewing or people criticizing or sharing their opinion, whether it was laudatory, which there was no laudatory comments or YouTube channels about Meghan Markle. And apparently she was part of this Sussex squad going after the Sidley twins. And they started their channel way after me. They're good. And you have to go to Paula M's channel to listen to the Maid interview. People were questioning Paula M's integrity, which I thought was terrible. There's a very famous author that came off a YouTuber that I love and adore. Never met her in my life, but you can really get to know somebody as far as their intelligence, their creativity, potential by watching film. Now, Sarah says that I should get a light because my eyes are very tiny, but they're blue, and it's one of my better features. And Trevor, go subscribe to Life and Legos with Trevor's. He's 15 or 16 years old, and he's the moderator on my show. I think he lives in Detroit or Chicago. Detroit. He lives in Detroit. And he builds these amazing Lego, like, the man's going to be an architect. Where's my coffee? Okay. This is why we're here. Everybody was talking about Meghan Markle last night. Well, and these were videos that were like 1 day old, 2 day old, 6 day old, 9 day old. A couple of them were from 9 months ago. Really good channels too. And now, I put up a video today. Do you know that I listened to a video of a woman, and I subscribed to her channel and I liked the video. She spent 58 minutes and some odd seconds talking about Meghan Markle's wardrobe in Nigeria, and then comparing the outfits to Lady Diana. And I used to work in boutiques, and I used to know what was in fashion. I haven't been to a mall now since I was 48, so 4 years ago. So I said, I could just hear her. She does not take anybody's advice, so my imagination starts going. And I thought, well, if she never took anybody's advice from the royal family, okay, and she snubbed all their tradition, and she wouldn't follow the rules, that's why I swear to you, I think she Googled so much about the royal family that if somebody ever went or hacked into her account, they would be astonished about the twisted things that she would have written to hone in on Harry lately. I've noticed that Harry's hand is on top lately, though. And she will not let him go when she's in uncharted territory. He is much more comfortable and trained for that type of business. Now, if anybody thinks that King Charles did not know about this trip, you're wrong. And I think that she does the exact opposite of what she's told to do in every case. Just as I said, like at the royal, she's a groomer. She's a groomer. She groomed Harry. I bet you it all started with, I don't want to wear nylons. Because in the UK, in the royal family, you have to wear pantyhose when you wear your dresses. You don't walk around like this. That's for a commoner. This is royalty. I'm actually a monarchist. I'm for the monarchy, and I'm Canadian. I'm just really PO'd at Justin Trudeau. But I listened to this girl, and then I listened to these other channels rip apart her wardrobe. And do you know how many times I've listened to the First Lady of Nigeria make references to the fact that Meghan, the Duchess of Montecito or LA or whatever you think she is or is not, she is where she is. How did somebody get the crown prince from America? I mean, if she really did plan all of that, I don't know if she consciously... Uh-oh, I just got punished. I don't know if she consciously planned all of that the way Tom Bauer and Lady Colin Campbell make it out to be, but I'm reading... Trevor, I'm ordering the books today. I bought the damn Amazon thing, so I might as well use it. But anyway, so this is what I said about Meghan Markle and her dress. Like, I mean, this girl was talking about every single outfit she wore down to body type. I'm like, what are they talking about? Maybe I'm lucky because I'm skinny and so, but I put on muscle and all of that, but this is what I put out in my video today. I could just hear Meghan saying, I'm not wearing pantyhose, it's a hot day. That's so stupid, Harry. You don't understand how, Harry, you don't understand. Oh, she'd be like this. Wait. I wish I had a big brown wig. Oh, and some sun spray. Maybe some sun tanning lotion. I mean, the woman can't... First she's Maltese, and then she's Nigerian. And she said that way back on the Archetypes podcast. Do I need to run through the history of what they've done? Do I? Really? Okay. Oprah. Spare. The Me You Can't See. Gabor Mate. The Netflix series. Tom Bauer's book. Lady Colin Campbell's book. To her blaming Victoria and the Beckham guy, the Beckhams, blaming the Beckhams, that they leaked things into the press about Harry and Meghan, and I absolutely believe it was Meghan. And it's like Harry is absolutely dumbfounded. And there's like, and the podcast, I mean, it just goes on and on and on.